Today, we will share our patient's 13 months hair transplant journey. At first, when he visited the clinic, he was grappling with the challenges of Norwood grade 3 baldness. This stage of hair loss caused significant emotional and physical changes. The receded hairline and temples not only aged his appearance but also impacted his confidence, especially in social and professional interactions. The sparseness in the sides of the frontal area was also visible, which made him look aged. The real advantage, though, was his donor area, which had healthy and strong follicles, setting the stage for a successful hair transplant and the chance to restore a fuller, natural look. After a thorough scalp examination, our experts crafted a custom-shaped hairline according to the patient's facial structure, keeping the hairline slightly lower in the middle and at a precise distance of 6.9 cm from the glabella point. Along with the hairline, temples were also designed to frame his facial contours, bringing back the sharpness and definition that had gradually faded with the hair loss. During the procedure, our experts carefully implanted single, thin hair follicles in the hairline and temple zones to recreate the soft, natural look that the patient had lost over time. These follicles mimic the patient's original hair growth pattern and enhance his facial frame. The precise placement ensured a seamless transition that blends perfectly with the surrounding hair. In the affected frontal area, double and triple hair follicles were implanted to add volume and density. This approach ensured a uniform density across the treated area. In total, 3,600 grafts were implanted, all extracted from the patient's safe donor zone. 1 month after the transplant, the patient returned for his follow-up PRP session. By this time, about 90% of the transplanted hair had shed, which is completely normal and expected. In this patient's case, however, the shedding phase seemed to be wrapping up earlier than usual, which was a positive sign. The PRP treatment during this session helped stimulate the new hair growth process, giving the patient reassurance that regrowth was just around the corner. 2 months post-transplant, all the transplanted follicles had been shed, but the new growth phase hadn't started yet. At this stage, it's common for patients to feel a bit anxious, as the visible results they hoped for are still not there because the growth phase typically begins 3 to 4 months after the transplant. This period can test a person's patience. However, it's important to remember that this is all part of the hair growth cycle. 4 months post-transplant, the growth phase had finally begun and the follicles were starting to mature. While the patient was relieved to see new hair coming through, the density wasn't quite there yet. It's important to remember that this is just the beginning of the growth phase. The hair may not look dense right away because the follicles are still in the early stages of development. Over the coming months, the growth will become thicker and fuller as more follicles activate and mature. 13 months post-transplant, the results were nothing short of incredible. The patient's hairline and temples had become much more defined, bringing back the sharpness and structure to his face. In the frontal area, the follicles were maturing beautifully, adding significant volume and thickness to his hair. His transformation was life-changing. Now, he can wash, style and experiment with different hair care routines. Each day, the continued emergence of lush, voluminous hair solidifies the success of the transplant. This sustained improvement highlights not only the effectiveness of the procedure, but also the dedication of both the patient and our team to achieving the best possible results.
Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get update on every video.